What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Friends Podcast, man. Thank you for joining us, as I always say.
Absolutely. We back.
Yes, sir. And if this is your first time, man, thank you for coming through, listening to what we got to say, man. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and interact with us, because that's the whole point we here, man. We want you guys to interact and, become, friends of the show and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and start by saying my name is Matt. I'm here with my co-host.
It's Rod. We're back again with another episode, and I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. I want to make sure that you guys subscribe to our YouTube, our Instagram at The Friends Pod. We're streaming everywhere. And when I say streaming everywhere, I mean everywhere. And that's Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, iHeart. So go check us out, and we'll make sure to put our link at the bottom so you guys can tune in.
Yes, sir. Yeah, most definitely, man. So go ahead and do what Rod said. And then also, I forgot to mention, so we also got another guy up in here, man, our friend. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, it's your boy Pat.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so we got Pat up in here, man. So we're going to have a good episode. Got something good for y'all today, man. So I guess let's go ahead and hop into this first topic, man. You want to intro that, Rod?
Yeah, so you know how we normally do. If you don't, then this is your first introduction. And I appreciate you guys for listening. So in America today, we're going to talk about some of the crazy stories that we've seen. And the first one that is above all in the terms of basketball, and just we haven't seen anything like this in the greatness like this since Kobe Bryant. And before that, it was MJ. And I feel like you guys already know who I'm talking about. It's the GOAT, LeBron James. He scores 56 against the Golden State Warriors. And he's 37. 37!
37.
And he's still doing stuff like this. So, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah, man, he was putting up buckets. But the thing is, I think we all, if you're paying attention to the NBA right now, I think we all know that he kind of has to put up 56 at this point because he ain't got a lot of help right now. AD injured. They got a bunch of young boys, Malik Monk and shit that. Russell Westbrook is Westbrooking, for lack of a better term.
What Skip Bayless call him? Westbrook.
That's been a name though. They've been calling him that though.
You see that his wife was starting to message Skip Bayless, and Skip Bayless blocked her.
She wanted to square up.
Skip Bayless blocked Westbrook's wife.
She need to square up with his jump shot. Like, what the fuck? Like, for real though. No, that's the thing though. That's what hurt me, because like Russ is like damn near my favorite player in the league. Like, since I'm a big Thunder fan, so it just hurts to see this nigga just so trash right now, bro.
Yeah, he always had the chip on his shoulder. He stayed when KD left, and he balled out. But man, every nigga got a time, in a prime,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, LeBron James been in his prime for a while.
He has
since the start of his career, and for a guy who's been scoring buckets
the start of his career.
Yeah, since the start of his career, he's been scoring buckets first.
Oh, okay.
Every team and going crazy. And you can look at the stats and you can see for a fact that that's what he's been about, and how many playoffs he's been in. That this guy's the greatest player of all time. No other players has been to that level.
Get out of here.
When it comes to amount of points scored, when it comes to amount of stats and numbers that have been put up on the board, I don't know how you can really compare any other player to LeBron James. Or how what it was, the GOAT James? The GOAT James?
Nobody said that.
I think we did. We definitely heard that from Skip Bayless and who he be on his show with.
I don't give a fuck what Skip Bayless saying. But I feel like you are right though.
It's not Skip Bayless.
Or who was on the show?
Shannon Sharp. GOAT James. That's what we call him, baby. Like when Shannon Sharp started talking about who's the best player alive, he realized that when it comes to numbers and facts, and when you start looking at what the career has done and not on personal preference, Do you know who's the best player alive in the game of the NBA? It's LeBron James.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is true. You ain't got to yell though, but yeah,
Yeah. Double yeah.
it is LeBron.
Nah, I feel like just too much disrespect is put on my man's name. Like, y'all be trying to compare KD. Y'all be trying to compare Stephen Curry. Y'all be trying to compare
Greatest
so
shooter of all
many
time.
people.
Greatest
shooter of all time.
It's just like, it's like you can compare on them, but when it comes to like longevity and ability to like transcend the game from the beginning and turn it to what it is today, ain't no other athlete has done that.
Steph Curry has.
I don't know. I think the way Steph Curry plays the game, because he's just like
I thought y'all was Westbrook fans. Oh, now Steph Curry?
I'm not a Westbrook
I
fan.
thought you was Trae Young fan.
Trae Young fine.
But no, Pat said he was a more of a Trae. He was talking so much love
Trae
for
Young
Trae Young.
I was talking about
Trae Young
Reggie
is fine.
Jackson. I was talking about Reggie Jackson.
Man, you was talking about Trae Young and how you think Trae Young is the new Stephen Curry.
That boy can shoot.
Man, what you drinking on?
And we seen him at the All-Star game. Stephen Curry pulled up a three-pointer, looked at Trae Young and said, "What you gonna do?" He scored over 50 points.
I saw that.
Going crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But don't try to twist the story or the narrative. Be like, oh yeah, like what about this and what about that? Just to play devil's advocate. You know who the GOATs are.
LeBron, but Steph Curry still has a chance.
Yeah, he could take that crown eventually. And I feel like as a fan of basketball, like, LeBron is like the GOAT, but like I'm a fan of a bunch of different people because I feel like people game, like Trae Young game is crazy. Like he could still shoot it from out there. He could dribble. Like he got game too. We could look at him too, but he ain't the GOAT.
Ja Morant is a better player than Trae Young.
Okay, Ja Morant dope too. So we can talk about Ja. You know what I mean? Like he had his
He's young as hell in his career, going crazy.
He having his coming out party right now, like where he just balling out. So it's like, yeah, there's so many different people in the NBA to look at. That's like,
Yeah, but we gotta pay respect to who's doing it and who already done it. And that's LeBron James, who's been doing it for over 20 years.
it hasn't been 20 years yet. He got drafted in 03.
Okay. But it's been about 20 years.
Technically, not 20.
This will be the 20th
Damn near.
year next season.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, shit, like, like you said, 37 years old, doing what the fuck he doing, putting up 56 at 37.
And being the top in the league and the MVP candidate at 37?
That's rare.
He's the only one.
Right now, yeah.
Ever in the NBA. Who else did it?
I would have to look.
I think Steph could because, like, the way.
No, I'm not saying he could. I'm saying who's done it. Who has done it?
Nobody.
It's not Stephen Curry.
Jordan.
No, Stephen Curry didn't do it.
How old was Jordan when in his last?
Jordan had a 50-point game at 36 years old or something like that. Like later on in his career with the Magic, but he was not averaging MVP numbers for that year.
He never played for the Magic.
You talking about Wizards?
Oh, the Wizards. My bad. The Wizards.
Yeah. Credibility gone.
No, but I feel you though. I've been saying LeBron better than Jordan though. Like I agree with you. So yeah, we should give him his flowers for sure. But I feel like everybody is giving him his flowers, right? Is anybody hating him? Who still hate LeBron?
A lot of niggas.
And why?
Like Rod over here, he hates LeBron.
Nah, not over this shit he talking about right now. He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Damn. No, but you're right though. Putting up 56 at 37, man. That's something that we probably damn near ain't never seen before.
Yeah, LeBron, go ahead and put me on the barbershop.
If Jordan was 63, he was 35 in 98. Okay, never mind. He was 35 in 98.
Yeah, he wasn't doing too crazy. Like he was decent. Like I ain't gonna say decent because it's Michael Jordan, but when he was on the Wizards, he was he averaged like 20 something. I would have to check that.
His usage rate was way too high. Like he didn't have what he used to have at that because Jerry Stackhouse was on the team and it caused a big conflict between them two because Jordan wasn't like, he wanted to be like the prime dominant Jordan, but he wasn't prime dominant Jordan no more. The game was starting to change a little bit. And they didn't win too much. So,
That's what happened when you sit down. Sometimes you gotta just keep shit going.
yeah. I mean, if he would have
Don't
stayed in the
leave while
league,
you hot.
yeah, he left while he was hot, bro. That's what happened, man.
You know.
That's what happened.
Exactly, man. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, man. Shout out to LeBron, though, man. I know it sounded like hate from me, but yeah, shout out to LeBron. What we gonna get into next, right?
Go ahead.
Man, so we,
It ain't the GOAT.
man. Okay. We gonna let's talk about the game. So the game, I think he recently had an interview on the Drink Champs, which is a podcast, man. And I want to say I didn't see the whole podcast, but then there was this clip coming around that was talking about how Game was saying that he's better than Eminem, like in general. So I just thought that was a good topic of conversation because I mean, I guess, is it debatable? I guess it's debatable, right?
Nowhere near debatable. I mean, just like the Game and Eminem, like how many albums did the Game have that went platinum?
Shit,
Is the Game a
probably.
white rapper?
No. I know you, bro. Like 1,000%. Eminem benefited off of, but like, how many platinum albums did the Game have? Period.
I don't know, but
because they're black rappers who've gotten platinum albums. How many albums did the Game even drop?
He actually has a lot of albums.
like he has a lot.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
but a lot of them went platinum though.
He has about probably at least 30 projects.
Damn.
Yeah,
Like
Did not know that.
Mixtapes and albums all together, just like he has at least 30.
Damn. I'm not that much of a Game fan. I did not know this.
but if I had to guess, like the ones that went platinum probably was the documentary, maybe Doctor's Advocate, and maybe
Is that the one with Dreams? The documentary?
Dreams is documentary. Doctor's Advocate is the one with One Blood Heart. That's probably the only two that might have went platinum. And maybe like what was the documentary 2.5? People was feeling that. I don't know if it went platinum though, but yeah. I mean, if we want to compare platinum to platinum, yeah, Eminem winning. But if we talking bars, like what y'all think about that?
I'm trying to think. Ooh.
I'm gonna say like the One Blood was actually on not the documentary, but Doctor's Advocate.
Yeah, no, I thought I said that. My bad. Yeah.
So, if I was to go down and be like the numbers, if I was to go towards numbers and popularity, I mean, you gotta say Eminem. But if you're to go to lyrical ability and how much they rap and what they've like their ability on the mic and how much music they put out, like you got to remember the Game is one of those people who's dropped 300 bars, 100 bars in a row. Like I'm not saying like Eminem's like a great rhymer, like he's good. Like what Joe Budden say? Joe Budden was like he rhymes shit together, like he's good at that. But when it comes to the Game, he's actually like to able to rap about topics. Like you could throw like the Game a topic, and he'll be able to rap about that like probably more better than Eminem in my opinion. Like if you was to give the Game a bunch of topics to rap about, I'm gonna pick the Game over Eminem.
And Eminem later in his career, he did kind of start getting like into topics a little bit more. I don't know the albums because I don't fuck with Eminem like that, but he did. But I do agree with that. And this is one other thing I'll say about Game. Like I feel like we wouldn't have like the Game was like the only one on the West Coast at that time, from what I can remember. Snoop was out, of course, but in terms of like new school West Coast shit in 05, 06, 07. 09, like that was pretty much the Game. Like J-Rock didn't come till 22, like 09, 2010. So like he really paved the way for like the Kendricks and like the YGs and shit like that. So you got it. And then who did Eminem ever? Eminem, I guess he paved the way for Slaughterhouse and
for the Game.
And a lot of Michigan artists really, and white artists really.
Oh, definitely for white artists. He was the first.
So it's just like
Not first, but first mainstream, because they had the Beastie Boys, but they were soft. He was the first white boy that really took over rap. But at the same time, he was the reason for 50 Cent, who was the reason for the game. So what are we really saying?
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's like the game saying in the comments that he would beat Eminem in the verses. That's cap. You're not gonna beat Eminem in the verses
I feel like it depends on the audience, though.
because no.
If it was a
We
whole
know
bunch
the
of hood
audience and we know
niggas,
the numbers because we've already know how much they sell and how much of an audience the Eminem is able to capture. There's no there's no way the game would be able to beat Eminem in the verses.
In a black room, I don't know.
In the black world, in the white world,
I don't know.
the game cannot beat Eminem. There's just too much fans and like fandom coming from Eminem and his capability. So yeah, I mean, I gotta give respect to Eminem where it's due. But if it was like not about, if it was a rap battle, and I put them two together like 8 Mile style, I'm gonna pick the game.
I don't know. 8 Mile, I don't know. It's hard to say, man. I feel like I wish we could see this. Like I wish that, once Game said that, like, oh yeah, I can beat him and blah 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 blah. Like I wish we could actually see it come to fruition, like actually see the battle. So we would know the answer, but we probably never gonna know because who would put them together in the verses?
We know Eminem's one of those type of petty people who, when he hear rappers say, "Oh, like I can do this better than you, I can do that," when it comes to rap, he responds. So I'm expecting Eminem to respond in some way that's bars in the future, whether it's an album or whatever. But I think most likely he's gonna respond to this. He's seen what the game said. He's gonna check out the interviews and he's gonna like send out hella bars. And I think the game knew exactly what he was doing. So the game better be prepared when a lyricist like Eminem comes at him.
Yeah, I think he ready though. I think he in that mode though. I feel like he probably in album mode, so he probably
Yeah.
like writing all the time.
Easy ain't the record that puts you in that mode. Just so the game knows, when you're coming at Eminem, it has to be hate it or love it. Like we gotta hear a
It
classic.
gotta be 300 bars of running. That's what it gotta be.
Yeah, it's gotta be something like ridiculous. Like Eminem put out Rap God, which was like a bar festival, which was like a rhyming like book.
Lyrical exercise.
Like when you talk to certain people, you gotta be able to combat that, and you gotta be able to live up to what you talking. Because if it comes down to it and it gets to that point, and you don't deliver how you say you gonna deliver, your whole career is gonna be looked out funny. Like it's gonna be people just gonna think you a joke, like from
Yeah.
start to finish. Like you wasn't shit like from the get-go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Especially when it comes down to Eminem being a white rapper. I'm sorry to say it, but the game being so seasoned as he is, if you lose to Eminem, you're gonna be looked at very funny.
And Eminem killed a lot of niggas' careers. People forget.
Eminem never came at anybody who can really rap.
Ja Rule.
Could Ja Rule really rap though?
In that era, Ja Rule was that nigga.
Yeah, back then.
Did Machine Gun Kelly have a better diss than Eminem?
I did not listen to any of those things.
Me either. I know that's white on white crime.
Machine Gun Kelly had a better diss than Eminem.
Did he?
I'll put that out there.
Damn. Now that's interesting because that's not something you hear. Because I feel like if anybody get on a track and try to diss Eminem, Eminem gonna eat him up. Which one came out first though? Do you remember?
Eminem's.
I don't know who exactly said
Eminem's
what to
came
who,
out.
who to
Eminem's
first.
came out first, I believe. Because I believe MGK said something, then Eminem dropped a diss, and then MGK responded or something like that.
So it's easy to beat a nigga when you're responding, but if he jumped it off and then Eminem responded, it might have went a little bit differently though.
Yeah, I don't know. MGK is one of those type of rappers who be like, that guy's a fucking dweeb, a dork, and it just hit. Like I just been like, oh yeah, like that's what it is. What he said it was. Like I just believe him. I'm like that should just be funny as hell.
Yeah.
What is this?
So,
Maybach music.
But so okay, I guess to wrap this up though, should the game not feel like he better than Eminem? Should he not feel that as a rapper? Like, don't we want rappers to do that?
Yeah, I mean it's all about bravado and confidence, but I feel as though know your place, you know, like I mean, and not that like Eminem is just like, oh, I mean, granted he gets inflated because he's a white rapper, but like he goes in like the all-time top 10 when it comes to rapping. I would say Game is probably like maybe in the top 100.
Yeah, top 50, 100, yeah, probably 100.
Top
yeah.
100. Like when you think about
Damn,
all
top 100?
rappers, like when you think about rap from, you know, because a lot of old hip hop heads, you know, the KRS Ones and the Rock Eric B and Rakim.
you don't know no KRS ones.
I don't, but what I'm saying, just being objective, understanding that has significance in hip hop, and just being objective. A top 10 list would probably include Eminem, but it definitely would not include the Game. I can see a top 100 list including the Game, but never a top, 10. I could definitely see Eminem in there though. So
maybe top 10 West Coast.
yeah, not probably not even. I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of artists came from down south and New York, so yeah, but yeah, maybe he in the top 20 West Coast.
There's really not going to be a lot of South artists because I feel like they don't get no respect. Like maybe Andre and Big Boy.
Scarface.
Scarface, of course. Yeah. It ain't.
A-Ball, MJG. UGK.
Yeah, Bun B specifically though.
Pimp C, nigga, Pimp C.
I love Pimp C, but Bun B. Never mind. I don't want to.
What's Bun B without Pimp C?
Bun B. Just Bun B solo, the underground king. Yeah. Nah, you right though.
He had a lot of time since it's been a long time since Pimp C died, so niggas don't remember or like how it was like because Pimp C was the nigga and
he was.
It's just he died.
I feel like Bun B is Big Boy.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
in the group.
Exactly.
Yeah. But he was spitting though.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Outkast,
Yeah, yep. Andre and Big Boy can go in that top 10 possibly. But you name pretty much all of them. Like shit.
All right, yeah, I ain't gonna add into that, but let's go and get to the next topic. So, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. We all know the big debate with Skeet and
You're
what's
such
been
a
going
stan.
on there. Skeet, you'll stand for Skeet?
No, I just don't give a fuck about either of them enough to be calling niggas out their name.
And I'm not calling nothing niggas Keith. That's wild.
Exactly, bro. You said your name is what, bro?
You dying? You dying over there?
I'm hitting the blunt.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay, keep going.
Kim Kardashian and Skeet.
You calling niggas Skeet over there?
That's what I know him as. I don't know if it's anything else. That's just what I heard. I don't know him as any other name.
So you wasn't calling him Pete Davidson last year?
Nope.
Wow. Okay, keep going.
What did Pete Davidson do? What's that?
Sounds like delusions. Sounds like delusions. Keep going.
What that mean? No, I mean, tell me what that means. Like I've never heard that name before.
That's his name.
That's his name?
If you watch SNL, it's gonna say Pete Davidson.
Okay. I didn't know him before Kanye. So
oh my God.
What I know is Skeet.
Okay.
Kim Kardashian, Skeet.
You talking about the skeet that comes out your body? Skeet.
Damn. Keep going, all right.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like what the world knows him as and what he's called today.
Davidson.
If that's what he's
called. You can call him
Skeet,
though. You can call him Skeet. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So I mean, of course, I guess I have a different personality and different point of view from you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you're okay to your own point of view. That's cool. So Kanye got a new girl. I don't know how to really say her name. I think it's Channing Jones, which looks like a clone
Maybe
of Kim
Shanae.
Kardashian.
Maybe Shaney or Shanae.
But she recently put out this something new, like this article or whatever, where she was like, she wanted to distinguish herself, like to be something like, I'm not trying to be a clone. She said, I am European, French, German, West African, Nigerian, and Ghanaian.
Who said that?
This is Channing Jones. She said, 2, I am the COO of the First State Behavioral Health website in bio. 3, I am currently getting my master's in counseling, maintaining a 4.0 GPA. 4, no, I have never had surgery on my face. I was born like this. 5, I am a 24-year-old Virgo. I think Kim is like, what, 40 something? Something like, I don't know. And she's from Delaware. And then she also like posted this one picture where she was like, I was 20 here. This was before my BBL. Same face, same nose. I've never been in denial about surgery. So she's a little bit true to herself. Like I respect like her coming back at like, oh, I'm a Kim Kardashian clone. It's like, no, this is who I was. This is who I've been. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. Kim Kardashian has so many surgeries, you can say that she's trying to be like something else.
Yeah. But I mean, like, fuck all these bitches, regardless. But no, I was just watching the old South Park episode. Fair. Yeah, but I was just watching this South Park episode where they were like making fun of like when she started to be famous, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and like how all the girls were like trying to filter and like make filters of herself, and it was like the guys only wanted to mess with them if they had filtered pictures, like they didn't like the regular girls no more. And then it was like talking about Kim Kardashian, and they're like, oh, well, she's such a bully because all she does is like try and make her look like she's cute, and she just puts on, she lasers her hair off, and she uses filters, and she's a little fat piggy or something crazy like that, and it's like that, like, so is she even really that bad, like without the smoke and mirrors? Like, no. Why are these even things?
I mean, I told you earlier, I like Kim with the old face. I think she was cute with the old face, personally.
But she was like that teenage pic, like no sus.
I'm about to say, not
what I'm saying? Like that younger picture of her when she like was like in her, younger days before she
like
got
20s, like before
when she was Paris Hilton's servant.
Yeah, exactly. Then
this nigga just got all the words, don't he? Yeah, she was fine then before she started doing like when she was just a regular Arab bitch. She was fine as fuck.
I mean, I guess technically she still look good now because I feel like a lot of women still get that same template. You know what I mean? So you can't say that she look bad now, but she just look different. And like you said though, right? Like shout out to her for being like, yo, I'm not one of them same girls that's like doing the same face shit with my shit. Like this is real. This is who I am. So I guess in that case, is it even really a clone? Does he have a clone of her if she ain't do that shit to her face?
Some bitches are just beautiful,
Sometimes it just come out the bottom. Like that's just how it come. Like that's just how it be.
Like what Kanye say? Man, on God. So let's go in and leave that to the next section. The discussion is about adulting.
I hate that shit.
And what we think about that, like. What kind of changes have we seen so far? I know we're like upper 20s and we've lived this far, so we passed the 27 club. What do we think?
Yo, I thought I was gonna die when I was 27. Yo, I thought I was supposed to be in the 27 club.
Why? Because you was on some shit. You was on some bullshit.
No, I don't know. I felt like I was just too great. I don't know.
Damn.
I guess I wasn't.
Well, you still here.
Yeah. I guess I ain't shit.
Yep, you here.
I ain't shit. I could, yeah.
Nah,
yep, Pat's here.
Adulting, I mean, shit, bro. Like, I mean, has shit changed? I mean, ain't shit changed, but just being out of school and working, like, that's pretty much it. Daily 9 to 5 grind, like, that's pretty much the only shit that changed for my life. You know, I don't see it too much different. Like I was paying bills in college, you know, so it's like bills. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously the women changed too, because it's like we getting older and then we fucking with older women, so it's like that's different.
It's like
You know,
at this
versus
point,
college girls.
everybody is stepdaddy or a daddy.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. I don't know. How y'all feel about it though? Like, do y'all feel like is it? Do you feel like y'all found like a big change when y'all hit like a different, like a certain age? Like,
I'm gonna say, personally, I feel like when I was younger and stuff like that, and still in college and stuff, I was a bit. I can see now that I was a bit naive,
okay,
and some of the things that I thought would happen a lot quicker didn't happen as quick as I would like it to happen. And like it's cool to dream and everything, but you also gotta have a realistic view and have a plan. And know that everything isn't so fast food and that what's meant for you is gonna happen for you.
okay. You feel like you learned that recently? Like, you feel like that just came with age?
Yeah, I feel like that more or less came with age over time because I feel like you can be in a depressed state. And I think I had to deal with that like a lot. Just being like, oh, like I thought I should be here. I think I should be doing this. And then you look at your life and like what you've done so far, and then you're just thinking to yourself like, man, like I ain't shit. Like I'm I'm not where I should be. I like everything I said, like I'm a liar. Like what else is there for me? Like, is there any hope? Can I even get to the point where I even thought I would be? And I feel like you just gotta come into terms with that type of shit when you're adulting and realize that like I'm not saying I quit or any of my dreams or anything like that, but
You kind of got to
that
realign though.
yeah, you gotta realign and then really focus in on your direction, and whether that means slowing up on certain things or certain things in your life to make that happen. You just gotta stay the course, and that's what I gotta say about it.
Yeah. I mean, let's keep it real. Like, niggas ain't really know what they want to do when they was 21. Like, niggas ain't really have no real idea.
Especially at 18.
At 18, like, come on now.
And it was like, get out the house, go to college. Fuck.
Yeah,
You better fly. Better not sink.
that's it. So like, so yeah, I guess it just come with time. Like, what your path really come with time, and just like continuing to learn yourself and shit like that. I think that's one of the big parts of adulting, like just continuing to learn yourself, what's good, what's bad, like, and being reflecting is important too. Just reflecting on past shit and how you could just make shit better though. But how you feel about adulting up at?
Man, it's the craziest shit I ever did. I feel like I'm low. Am I low? Y'all don't hear me?
No, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's the craziest shit I ever did, and I didn't even mean to sign up for it, but I guess it's just a part of life. But having kids and shit makes it even more like, what the fuck am I doing? And that depression shit, that should be real. Like, and then like niggas be drug addicts and don't even know, like everybody smoke weed every day, and it's like, yo, like, why we doing that? Like, what are we hiding? Why we can't be sober?
Yeah.
Why we always drunk? So
No, that's some real shit.
yeah.
I wish I could see the stats on like how many people smoke weed now versus like back when they had trash ass weed.
And it wasn't legal.
Yeah, and it wasn't legal. Like, I don't know. Yeah, because I feel like, yeah, it could just mask some shit. Like, could mask some shit we going through. Like, I know I smoke when like I feel like, damn, I just want to de-stress and shit like that. So I feel like a lot of people probably hold on to that. Yeah, I don't know. But I do feel like I feel like it's easier to see the future though. Like when you get older, like it's easier to see like what path you can take. So I think I do. That's one positive about it. Like you can see like, okay, this is the path I can take. This is what's possible for me. Like anything is possible, but this is what's, this is what I want to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, adulting, man. And I hate that word though. I hate that fucking term, like adult. Oh, I'm adulting. I'm paying a bill and I'm adulting. Like that shit sounds stupid to me. But
Yeah, there's a lot deeper that we can get into that topic, but I think we should just leave it right there, and then maybe we'll get back on that topic a little bit in the future, because it is something that like it grows with us, and our idea of it is going to change over time. So, all right, I mean that's what it is. So this next one is this next topic that we got here is, I mean, I don't know any other way that's not explicit to say this, but why is being a hoe respected these days? Like you got your slut walks that's very championed by the Amber Roses. You got your reality TV stars like Kim Kardashian, who champions changing your body, and the whole Kardashians, they champion changing up your bodies to appeal to the masses. That's what they about. And then you got your Paris Hiltons, who is, I gotta be here, whatever that's popular or whatever that's popping. I gotta be the face of that party, and I gotta be the star. Those Lindsay Lohans and those Paris Hiltons. And then, like, when it comes down to our culture, like, just to reel it back in just a little bit more, you got your Megan Thee Stallions, where you talk about your city
shot.
girls.
No, I got shot. You remember on the Boondocks?
this nigga crazy.
Okay. You saw what I was doing.
Yeah, I did.
So you got your Megan Thee Stallions, where you got your city girls, and what is that really champion? Is that really woman empowerment, or is it more or less scamming and trying to?
Man, let me say this though. Let me say this first. Like, this is not about women. It's okay if y'all want to have, like, if y'all want to have sex. We want to have sex too. It's fine. Like, I don't have no problem with a woman that want to have sex. Period. Like, that's fine too, because y'all want it too. But I feel like this conversation is not about that though. Like this conversation, or is that what you're trying to say, right? Like, should they not be proud?
No, let me land. I'm like,
okay,
you want to interject because I feel like you want to be safe.
Go ahead and land.
No.
I'm just.
Like, I feel you. Like, I get it.
I'm just keeping it real.
When we had the titties and the ass conversation, you went off the wall.
I didn't.
You just like, man, I love me some titties.
I do.
So, all right, let me land here.
Land.
So, the Mega Stallions, when you got your city girls, and then when it comes down to like what that really means in the culture, like I don't know, as a male looking from the inside, or maybe I'm looking from the outside. I'm looking from the outside in.
We are, yeah.
And what I see from that like type of term, even when I see the city boys, it's just whenever we take advantage of a situation. And then you got your Cardi B's, who in your city, in your what is the city girls?
What are you talking about, my nigga?
And what they do is they always talking about scamming over.
So you mad at the city girls, basically.
You don't like men getting scammed, huh?
No, I'm just saying what they champion. It's like
what women are championing,
trying to get $1. Like that's pretty much that's the rhymes. Like that's what's coming out of them.
That's the world changing, bro.
I'm gonna drug these niggas, taking all their money. Like, Like I don't know. Like I see the things like what happened to Tasha K.
Who was Tasha K?
How? Let me finish because you don't know. You're interjecting. You don't know nothing.
I don't have the
So
answers.
Tasha K is a person that Cardi B recently won $4 million from. Pretty much. I'm just around that. It was probably more than that. And that's because Tasha K went on the record saying all these negative things about Cardi B and blah blah blah. She did this. Cardi B drugged dudes, took him like pit pills in their system and took their stuff and stole from them.
When she was
did
a
all
stripper?
that kind of stuff. Yeah, when
Yeah.
she was a stripper and
Yeah.
doing all that.
I thought that was true though.
It probably is.
That's the thing. I that's not going on record and say anything against Cardi B
You're
because
right.
she won the case.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Like even though she might have said it, apparently she didn't say it. So
Yeah, you gotta have hard facts in court.
True.
yeah, exactly. And you got to be able to prove it when it comes down to it. And she lost big, and she lost everything.
Mm.
So
Oh, she had $4 million to pay her?
she got to pay Cardi B $4 million for what she said on the microphone.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just those things. It's just like getting back to the point. It's just like after all that, why is that something to be respected? Is morals, is values, is that not something that we want, or is that not something that we want to like give to our kids or like pass down, like those kind of things? Do we really want to pass down the city girl type of mentality? Do we really want to pass down the city boy type of mentality? Is that something that we really want to pass to the young or the youth or like to people in general? It's like,
bro, the wheels are already in motion, bro. Like, what power do you have to stop this wave? I've been talking about this shit for years, bro. Like the shift in, like humanity and social interactions and shit, bro. Like they only promote, like I told you, in America on TikTok, all they promote is the bullshit. In China, they promote science projects and rockets, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like obviously the media is having a hand in this. Hollywood is having a hand in this. When do you see fucking presidential candidates up with fucking rappers like Cardi B who rap about their pussy, and she is now like all of a sudden the go-to for the Democrats? And hey, look, we were with Cardi B. Vote for us. You know what I'm saying?
Hillary Clinton talking about, I got hot sauce in my bag.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about? You know what the fuck I'm saying? Like, obviously, like, but it's like, yo, it's like everybody's just a puppet. Like, yo, you don't have to promote that shit to your kids. I definitely don't. Like, I try to be tailored on what the fuck they see. I don't want like my son growing up watching like all this, no offense, shit.
All right, so this next topic we're gonna go ahead and talk about. Do you even need to know how to fight anymore? Because I feel like a lot of times when you look at people online, they be like, "Man, I don't gotta know how to fight. I got my dick right here."
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody calls it a dick though, but except for Young Thug. But yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like this is America. Like we got all kind of. Everybody got ARs and fucking handguns and AKs and shit like that. Like I guess maybe not. Like, what's the point? What's the point in fighting no more if people gonna shoot? Like it's like bringing your hands to a gunfight. Like people gonna shoot you these days, especially in like Texas, stand your ground states. I mean,
that's a good point right there. Stand your ground. So yeah, it's just not smart to go into a fight or be in a situation without like your dick available, like right there. Like,
why you keep calling it that though?
right. But you never know, bro. Because this like you go to the club, you can't bring no gun in the club most times, unless the nigga know the nigga and pay the nigga. But you in the club and the nigga push you, or he walk up on your girl and smack her on the ass like that. Damn, girl. You know what I'm saying? What? Was you gonna shoot him there? Nah. Sometimes it's important to have.
Grab your dick.
But
I mean,
not at that second.
that's crazy. I mean, yeah, like you can't really shoot, bro. Because I mean, you
It
can.
happens so many times where niggas do get shot.
You
Like,
can,
do
but
something super crazy like that and see what happened.
are you gonna get like? Are you gonna stay out of jail though? But I feel like people don't think about it. If somebody do that to my girl in the club, you probably not gonna. I'm not gonna think about it.
Exactly. He look at you in the eye and be like, "Yeah," and smack your girl's ass. What you gonna do?
Dog, if he look at me in the eye like he got his life has to go that day. Like that's crazy.
You gonna grab your dick, right?
I'm going to grab. I'm going to grab. I don't even want to incriminate myself. I'm going to shit gonna get ugly. I'll say that. Cause that's disrespectful though. Like, and that's the thing. Like, so would you like who's fighting? Like, you could try to punch, bro. Maybe he don't got a gun. You could try to punch, bro, but you might get beat up depending on if you can fight. Cause these days everybody don't know how to fight. Cause like you said, everybody got guns. So you could try to fight, bro. But
Yeah, that's the common thought. It's like, what I'm throwing hands for? Like speaking a knife to like a gunfight. Like,
that's sad though. I feel like, man, that go into a deeper issue like gun control and shit like that. I don't know the answers. I feel like nobody knows the answers. But like,
you in Chicago, right?
okay,
And you go to a bar.
mm-hmm.
A man like be like, "What you looking at me like that for?" And you just be like, "I'm chilling. I'm just looking at the sky." And he start grabbing like at his waist. What you gonna do?
Boy,
If you got it on you, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna hit him so hard he like falls out, and I'm gonna run.
What if it could be some quick draw McGraw shit though? Like he might pull his shit out like a motherfucking like the olden days, you know, like back when they used to do this shit, the country western shit. So you might not be able to hit him first.
That's why you gotta walk up on him real slow.
You might have to, you know what I'm saying? You might have to bust your gun, like, you know, at that point. But I don't want to live a life where I gotta carry a gun all day, every day. I don't want to live in that environment. So that's my thing. Like I try to stay far away from that shit because that shit come with jail time. That shit come with even on your conscience, like killing a man. Like only certain type of people can even do that shit, like and live with themselves. Like,
man, if a nigga doing anything to me and I got it on me,
yeah,
I won't feel sorry. I'm gonna put it on the record.
I mean, it's self-defense.
I'm not gonna feel sorry for you.
It's self-defense, yeah. I mean,
so it's like if I was in that situation and I see a dude doing all that like hoopla,
mm-hmm.
Hoopla!
I'm not gonna be sorry for what comes next.
You got a gun yet, Rod?
Man, so what you think, Pat?
Like I said, bro. Sometimes, I mean, it's important to have hands because you know, not every nigga got a gun, and sometimes, shit might come down to hands, and it's like, okay, dang, I ain't got no hands. Like the bare minimum, you should have some hands. If you ain't, not everybody got a gun, but the bare minimum, you should at least have some hands,
or at least a knife.
I got a hand and I got a knife.
What are we in the UK?
Keep a pocket knife with you.
Nah, I ain't that shit's crazy. I feel like stabbing somebody is crazy. Like that's wild to me. But you're right though. I mean, you got to protect yourself.
Getting mopped up is crazy too.
Mopped up, boy.
So,
well, sir,
you might want to keep something on you, like
something,
some spray. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do, like a taser.
A man spraying mace is crazy, bro. Like that's wild, boy. You better have at that point, yeah, you gotta have a knife, like as a man. Mace is for like, I feel like that's for women, like the spray shit.
Man,
I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's your opinion on that. So, yeah. So, why does everyone want to be an influencer and a socialite instead of an inventor, a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, a nurse?
I'm gonna let Pat speak on this first.
Man, because it's popping. Because you get paid, you get famous, you get all like it's like this in this day and age now. It's like you don't have to be famous no more to be famous, bro. You can be any fucking body. Like it's like for like at this point in life in the world, it's like anybody could just get famous tomorrow. You know what I'm
You
saying?
could be a social media star.
Tomorrow.
Mhm.
But that parlays into everything, bro. These influencers, they get famous for being influencers, and then they get all sorts of partnerships, deals, sponsorships, money. Then they get paid to be places. You know what I'm saying?
Get you a
Like
Fashion Nova deal.
that's what I'm saying. So it all parlays into each other. So all you got to do is get famous and the money comes coming. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, bro, like you can get famous overnight, do some dumb shit, you know, instead of going to school for an 8-year degree and never make nowhere near as much money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Yeah.
so yeah, I understand it. But yo, if we got everybody trying to be influencers and ain't nobody trying to be doctors, nobody trying to be scientists, nobody trying to be firefighters, the world gonna collapse.
Yeah, that's dangerous, right? I feel like that's dangerous to not have that's an essential worker. Like,
Essential people, hell yeah.
yeah, we don't need influencers out here. Like that's not a need. Like people can just think for themselves and not be influenced. How about that?
I wish they would think for themselves. I wish
So you saying the ugly people should just be the important shit?
You said ugly people. What about ugly people?
That's what you saying?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
That's what I'm asking. I'm like saying, so you saying the other people should be the doctors, the engineers?
What
the
other
inventors?
people?
I said ugly people.
No, I never. Why do you say that I said that?
Like if you can't be an influencer and ugly, right? So you must be talking about
Look at Lizzo.
everyone else.
I'm sorry. Wait, you can cut that out.
No, Lizzo not ugly though, for real. She might be big, but she not ugly.
Nah, bro.
Come on now.
Cause there are cute fat bitches,
Yeah,
and Lizzo is not one.
His
Let me
prime.
Oh yeah, you would hit that.
Nah, I got a girl.
Oh right. If you were single, would you hit that?
Nah, I got a girl.
Good answer, bro.
Lizzo not ugly to me. But okay, let's move on.
She ain't ugly though.
Nah.
And I
You
think
talking about-
Lizzo has a good personality.
Really? Okay.
Like, I'll be friends with Lizzo.
She might be cool.
I think she'll be an amazing person. Like I'd be like, I feel like she would have a great time wherever I go.
Okay.
Maybe how she feel like independently, that's her own thing. But going out, she seemed fun.
But how about you speak on it though, Rad? Like, how do you feel like? Do you feel like this shit is like it's more incentivized to be an influencer than like a doctor these days?
Absolutely.
Why is that though?
I think it's like pretty much what Pat said. It's just what's popping really today. It's what's easier. It's the easier route. You don't have to work as hard. You just have to get your surgeries and your BBLs and create a page and post your body. Like that's really what it is. It's that easy. Like so it's just like, why would I want to do all that? And then you can realize that I can get way more money just doing nothing, really. I mean, like you're not really adding anything to society.
Right, and that was my point though. Like, I feel like one of the beautiful things about life is like being able to affect change and like not change people's lives, but like help people. Like, and I feel like influencers not really helping shit. It's really a pointless profession because, like I said before, like you can think for yourself and be influenced by the things that just come to your mind. And I guess everybody not creative enough to like know what they want to eat because influencers, they be like, oh, this is what I'm eating today. This is what I got this new product or whatever. But like, I feel like it's not as important as no damn somebody that could save your life literally. Like,
Yeah, it's a selfish profession, like modeling and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know who it actually helps.
I don't know, modeling a little bit different though.
I don't think so because most modeling agencies we already talked about it, what they're portraying to the public and what they're portraying to kids. It's not a positive. It's not in a positive light. So at the end of the day, it's like those feels are. It's not anything that's positive. There's not anything positive coming from there. So that's what you want to do. Is like that's just what it is. Like you for yourself, and I can't be mad at it.
Right, especially living in this capitalistic society, like where the dollar is everything. Like I can't get mad when somebody want to get an easy dollar. You know that's why that's really why it's popping. Like y'all already done said it, but I mean, shit, it's pretty much gonna be like this it's as long as people keep paying attention to it. You know, pretty much.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into our game. And you guys probably know if you listen to some of our past episodes. If you haven't, this is a game that we play called Love and Hate. And what we do is we pick 3 albums and then we ask each other, do you love or hate? And what that means is you have to love the album all the way through. No skips. And you just really rock with that album. It could be an old album. It could be a new album. That's what we want to hear. We're also here, like, we're putting these albums out here so you guys can check it out and let us know what you think and engage. So subscribe to the podcast. It's at the Friends Podcast. And yeah, that's what it is. We're everywhere. So check out the links at the bottom.
Yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Let me just kick it off here. I'm gonna start with, I kind of wanted to do some classics this week, so I'm gonna start it off here with Michael Jackson Thriller. How do y'all feel about Michael Jackson Thriller? Do y'all love it or do y'all hate it?
I love it. Personally, Michael Jackson is their influential character, and yeah, I mean, Michael Jackson is one of the GOATs.
What you love about the album, though?
What I love about it, I love the music. First off,
Okay.
I like Michael Jackson as a person and what he was able to do, and the things that he was able, the type of accomplishments he was able to do as a musician. It's never been done before. He was able to go sell albums from his decade to the next decade to the next, and the type of love from then to now hasn't changed.
Have folks passing out.
That's what I love about Michael Jackson. I can't say anything bad, and man, Michael Jackson is one of the greatest musicians of all time.
Musician, that's a loose word. Yeah. Anyway, Pat, how about you? What you think about Thriller?
Thriller, can you name some songs on there? Because I know I probably like some songs on there. Well, obviously Thriller, nigga. But like, I don't know the album front to back, so I don't know, like, is Dirty Diana on there? No, that's bad, right?
I believe that's bad. Yeah. Thriller. Let me pull up the list right quick. So Thriller, we have, of course, Thriller. We have Lady in My Life is on there. We have PYT. PYT is a hit. Human Nature, Billie Jean, Beat It.
Yes.
The Girl Is Mine. Wanna Be Starting Something Hard.
It was 9 songs.
Yeah.
I could listen to that front to back. Yes.
Front to back.
I love that album. I love that album.
Okay. Man, me personally, I fuck with Off the Wall. Like the one right before Thriller is that's the one I fuck with from Michael Jackson. Personally.
Rock with
I
this one is a great
buy
album.
This album. Like,
you bought Thriller?
CD. Yeah, I went to Best Buy and I bought it.
Oh, for real? Yeah, man. It's a classic though. Like all these Human Nature alone, like Human Nature is a crazy, like PYT. Oh my God. We can go down this rabbit hole all day though. So go ahead with the next one.
I'm gonna go ahead and this is probably an album that you might know, Matt. I'm not sure if you know it or not, Pep. But it was a mixtape and it was called Lords Never Worry by A$AP Mob.
Lords Never Worry by A$AP Mob.
Name some songs on there.
Okay, I got you. So let's see. We got
Is Lamborghini High on there?
No, that's the other one. That's the other one that they have. This one has Bath Salts on it. That's with Flatbush Zombies. Work was on there, the original Work. A$AP Ferg.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket. Coke and White Bitches, Black Man, Dope
Persian
Money
Wine.
Hoes,
Yeah.
YNRE, Purple Kisses. The Way
Yeah,
It Go, Freeze, Told Ya, Underground Killers, Jay Reed, Gotham City, Choppers on Deck,
I got
which is
them
what
choppers on deck.
that's what really blew ASAP Ferg up.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So
Really, it was that work though. It was that work, like that original
yeah,
work.
it had work
Yeah,
on there. Yep.
yeah, man. But yeah, I'm gonna say I gotta say hate on this one just because I don't really remember a lot of these songs. Maybe if I went back and listened, I might say love, but I do love I love YNRE work. Bath Salt is like crazy.
Full
Like
Metal
some of these,
Jacket was probably my favorite track.
yeah, Full Metal Jacket was hard. Banging on Wax was pretty good.
Persian Wine.
Yeah, all the ASAP Ferg ones was so hard. Like to be honest,
What
um,
songs didn't you like then? Like, where does the hate come from?
I would have to listen back. Like I really don't remember. Like because
So
I'm
you're just saying
looking.
hate because you don't remember.
Yeah, because I don't really remember. Like, I'm looking at these titles. Like I remember the titles, but I can't remember how they sound. But I do remember how. Like I definitely remember how all the ASAP Ferg songs. I remember those because, like you said, that's when he first like came out to the world, and this was like, oh shit, this nigga, this is who ASAP Ferg is. So, but all these other niggas, like ASAP Ant, like, I don't really know too much about, bruh.
Didn't he get some charges? One of them niggas got like charges and shit for beating a bitch.
Was it Bari? But he not
Oh
no
yeah,
rapper
it's
though. He
Bari.
just
Man,
yeah
y'all crazy.
how.
This album was super crazy. Like this was wild. Like
I didn't really know
this
it,
was the
so I can't really.
Yeah, I would have to go back and listen to it again, but I think I don't know.
this is an automatic love. Like I don't. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and listen to it for sure. But yeah, man, that's how I feel about Loris Never Worry. Go ahead with yours, Pat. Your first one.
Uh, I'm gonna go with Photo by Coda the Friend. Y'all ever heard that album?
Let me see if I heard that Photo by Coda the Friend. I've only heard one Coda the Friend album. I don't think it was that one. Was that recent?
That was the one in 2019.
No, I don't think I heard that one. Let me see.
The one with the song for Colored Boys and
What was the name of the album again?
Photo.
FOTO. No, I didn't hear that one.
Oh, okay, yeah, man. I honestly, bro, like when I first got put onto it, bro, I would definitely say it's a start to finish album. Every song is just like deep, profound. It's just
Talk
not
about
like
which particular songs from the album.
well, for one, for Colored Boys. He's just, just rapping about like, he rap about real shit. He ain't rapping about like he's like the first line is like let me look up what he says in the first line.
Yeah, why you do that? I did hear Tequila Sunrise. That was last year. I like that one though. That was with Static Selector.
Oh, is that an album?
Yeah, that was an album by him. That one was pretty good.
The first line is, "You was born in a hospital with incompetent doctors who didn't bother to press you against your mother's chest. But that's okay, because Jehovah say that your mother blessed." Like, I'm like,
Mm,
and it's like, that's so real, because it's like, yo, like, black women have the highest rate of like, because the song is called For Color Boys, and it's like black women have the highest rate of like death during like pregnancy
during
because
pregnancy, childbirth, yeah.
because it's like black people in healthcare, we are marginalized. They like
Mm,
take our money from insurance or whatever, but at the same time, it's like, and whether it be Medicaid or whatever, it's still insurance. But at the same time, they don't treat us with the same.
right. They don't believe. They don't be believing black women.
Yeah, like if black women say they in pain, they're like, oh, it's actually taught in medical school that black people are more.
They can take pain more.
Exactly. And
Yep.
it's like, no, we're
Hmm.
all fucking people. And it's like, just because, they try to make us like we're like fucking a different species or something. And it's like,
Yeah. And
and
being a
it's
nurse, that probably hits more closer to home to you.
hell yeah, bro. Because I'm like, for me,
Hmm.
being a black dude and seeing these black patients and them not being treated right, like sometimes like it do like really touch a string for me. Cause I'm like, that shit not right. You know what I'm saying? And I do my best to advocate for them, but it's just like,
Yeah.
it's like I can only do so much, but it's just like at the same time, I see it firsthand, like, yo, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us. And, so I do my part, like, okay, you don't know this, I'm gonna teach you this. So when you go home, you don't have to, you're not fucked up and you end up back here, because you're probably gonna end up back here, but at least you ain't gonna be back here so quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't really touch base with them. They be acting like, they talk to them with attitudes, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's fucking crazy. So yeah, so the album
Nah,
is,
but yeah, photo.
yeah, start to finish. Y'all check it out sometime.
Yeah, man. Listeners, check that one out. And I say, man, thank you, Pat, for advocating, man. That's super dope that you do that.
Oh, off
Let
top, bro.
me, yeah, man. But let me go ahead and get into my next one. 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. How y'all feel about that one?
Can you name some songs?
I can. Of course, we got Many Men. Of course, we
Yes.
got Patiently Waiting. Was that the album that? Of course, In the Club.
Okay, so this is like his
Um,
first big album.
yeah, that's his very first album. Yeah.
Heat, If I Can't, PIMP,
Yep.
Like My Style, 21 Questions, Wanksta.
21 Questions. Shout out Nate Dogg.
This was probably one of 50 Cent's greatest like masterpieces.
I know most of those songs, but
So
I can't say
I
I know
gotta
them
say
all.
Love. Like,
And for the songs I do like or know from there, I do like them, but I can't say I know all those songs.
Okay. But you say Love though, right?
yeah, I gotta go with Love on this.
Okay. What's your favorite song out there?
It's so hard to choose because this album in particular, I grew up with this album. This album was in 2003, and when this was really popping, I was in, I don't know what year of school I was in, but yeah, like it really hits close to home. I remember my brother on his birthday, he got this little frog, and it played a 50 Cent song,
Yeah.
and it was so funny. And I think the song was one of the songs. I think it might have been In the Club. Yeah, it played In the Club on the album, and
Yeah,
I
that
used
was
to
the
play
one.
that shit like used to press the frog all the time, and it used to be bouncing back and forth. Like so, like yeah, this album has in particular has something like that's more close to home for me.
Yeah,
So
nostalgic.
yeah,
I feel that. Yeah, man. Yeah, 50 Cent. This is a good album. I ain't gonna say I love it, but definitely some high points on this shit. Many Men is crazy. But yeah, go ahead with your next one.
all right. So I'm gonna go ahead with my next one here, and I'm gonna kind of go in the same lineage. I would say we talked about the game a bit earlier, and to me, this is his best project. It was the documentary. It's the first one. So
The first documentary.
this one I had hated or loving and everything on it.
You heard that before, Pat? The first documentary?
The first documentary, nah. I mean, I just heard like what was that one song?
Can you
Who was
hear
that?
when I like play songs? Does it pop up where you hear it, or is it
I don't hear it.
okay?
You playing it right now?
No, I'm not playing it. But
Okay. I mean, we can hear it like in the background. It's not gonna sound like, it ain't gonna sound like clear, but we could probably hear it if you play it on your speakers.
well, yeah. I mean,
For me, I mean, I gotta say Love, man. Like this one has so many. I think what's my favorite song up here? Let me go to the track list, man. This was one of them ones. Like I feel like I was more of a Game fan than 50 Cent. So I feel like Game was rapping harder.
You felt 50 was too commercial.
Yeah. I feel like that's how it was. And the documentary was super commercial too, though. Like that was back when Game was huge, like all in the limelight. But like Father Like Son with Busta Rhymes is a great song. Running with Tony Ayo and Dion is a great song. Put You on the Game.
yeah. Let
Like
me put you on game.
what? Higher? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not even talking about the hits. Like the hits is the hits, but like the B-sides on this shit is just like incredible. So I gotta say Love on this one.
Yeah, and I feel like around this time was like T.I. was starting to really ascend as well.
Yep, hell
This
yeah.
is when he dropped. I would. I'm not. Maybe I put this later on, but Urban Legend.
Yeah. Don't even speak on it. We can talk about it later. Yeah, that's another one we could talk about. Yep. Yeah, man. Go ahead with your next one, Pat.
Oh, so my next one would be Noir by Smino. That's a start to finish album for me.
For sure, man. Smino. Let me pull up that track list, man. Like Noir. That's one of them hard words to say too. Like Noir. I don't know how to say that shit, but yeah, that's one of them. Like you said, start to finish. And I feel like Smino brings some new shit to the game that we have not heard before, and like he just so innovative with the
His
shit.
flow
And
is just like I like like I just don't even know. Like when it hits me after I found out what he said, I'm just like, yo, this nigga is snapping. You know, like
Yeah, that's the thing. He don't be saying no bullshit either, though. That's the thing.
I gotta say that I did like Black Swan better than this album.
Did you?
So
that was like his first big album, right?
this was the year after, so it was in 2017. Noir came out in 2018.
Noir came out in 2019.
Was it? I don't know.
Yeah, because what's the name came out in 2018? The pink one.
I'm looking at the dates, so that's what it says.
Oh, my fault.
Man, but no, this album is like Z4L go crazy.
Yes.
LMF, Covert, Clink.
Whole album, bro. It's just like a bop.
Everything, bro. Like Merlot. Yeah, and like he just do different shit. And like you said, his flow and it's just like when he come on and actually say something that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That nobody's bringing to the game. Like it just.
I did like Clink, and I like the T-Pain version, the remix of Clink.
On She Already Decided.
Crazy.
Like, was that on She Already Decided?
Yeah, sad. Like,
yeah,
man, that shit went crazy.
Y'all know T-Pain still dropping music? Y'all heard any of his new songs?
Yeah, I've heard some of his new songs.
Like, I'm Alright With That.
I heard that one. Yeah, the one I liked a lot, like I kept playing over and over, is the one with Kehlani last year.
I ain't heard
it sampled "Buy You a Drink,"
and She Already Decided was like an amazing little mixtape that he put out, where he was kind of rapping over some old school kind of beats,
like Isley Brothers,
as well as new. Yeah, that shit was dope. Like that's one of my favorite mixtapes.
Love or hate for Nowhere.
Love off top. But sound like you felt different though.
Here come the hater.
To be honest, it's with Smino, I really don't have any hate for him, and I love like the different style and what he brings to the game.
Hate.
But this album though.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up there with love. Like I
hate
with it.
Oh, okay. So, but you just love Black Swan more.
Yeah, I just like Black Swan more.
I feel you. No, that's real. All right, let me go ahead and get into my last one here, man. So I'm gonna bring this one up
She
here.
Already Decided better than Noir. But
see, I haven't heard. That's not on stream because I got Spotify. That's why I haven't heard it.
It's not any streaming services. It's just a mixtape.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to check that out because Smino, he definitely dope. Let me get into this last one here so we can get this wrapped up soon. Jay Electronica, a written testimony. We've been waiting on this man for a whole damn decade. So how did y'all feel about this one?
The intro was cool.
That's it.
Just so that we're very clear, this was the album with Jay-Z.
Yes, yeah.
So like, be very clear. This wasn't just a Jay Electronica album. And I just want the fans to understand, like, we've been waiting for Jay Electronica, and this ain't just Jay Electronica. So this is Jay-Z, one of the greatest artists of all time. So it's kind of hard because like Jay-Z went in on this tape. So
that's my point. I feel like he washed him up.
I don't know. It's hard to hate because like there's some very great verses on this. Like,
is it the start to finish though?
Possibly. It's a very short project. It's not very long.
It gets.
It's like 40 minutes, and yeah. I mean, it has Travis Scott, it has The Dream. The Dream is one of the greatest musicians of all time.
Yeah, great writer.
I agree.
Like, amazing. We're gonna have an entire episode just dedicated on The Dream.
For sure.
Really?
And yeah, this was a good project.
I mean, like about The Dream though. You want a whole episode on The Dream?
Yeah, like he's worth that. So,
I mean, he wrote for a lot of niggas.
He did. Neo too.
Yeah.
Let's not sleep on Neo.
But no, Neo sus.
And he bald as hell. But that's. Let me stop. I don't want to talk about people's hairline because my hairline might be out of here.
Hey, mine going too, man. We getting older.
Yeah. So basically, you said you like the intro, Pat, And then Ride, you said it was some good verses on here. So I guess that's a hate.
No, I love it.
You love this
I
whole
love the
album?
project. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You Pat?
I gotta give it a hate, bro. I can't. I mean, like, it's not that I hate it. It's just it's not a start to finish for me. I mean, I honestly haven't picked it back up since when it come out 2020.
Yes, sir.
I have not picked it up since 2021.
Damn.
Yeah, because I mean, there's some good songs on here, like Ghost of Soldier Slim, Flux Capacitor.
Yeah, that's the one I like. I like Flux Capacitor.
Ezekiel's Will. Man, there's some really good shit on here. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. The only one I really go back to is API DTA. And that's only because I practiced bass with it, like bass guitar. But it is a good album, but it's not something like you could just listen to. It's a lot to take in. You know what I mean? Like when you listen to the album, because they saying a lot of shit. So I feel you though. I feel y'all though. Go ahead with your next one, Rod.
No, go ahead, Matt. I mean, Pat. Go ahead.
Oh, it's me again?
Yeah, go ahead, do yours.
So last up, I got Angel's Pulse by Blood Orange, Dev Hines.
Yes, sir. That shit hard.
Yeah. Album almost changed my life.
This one, shit. Me, I personally, I like Negro Swan, the one he dropped right before this, like way, way better. Like that's one of my favorite albums, like of the last 10 years, Negro Swan. This one was good too. It had my boy Toro Imoa on there. Who else was on this motherfucker?
Tanashi, Justin Sky.
Yeah, the Tinashe song was crazy. Oh, yeah, and of course Gold Teeth, Project Pat, and Gangsta Boo, two legends.
There's a bunch of people
yeah.
I really don't know, like, on here. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
Tina
But
Shea.
the Gold
Parker.
Teeth, Project Pat, Gangsta Boo, and Tanashi, like, that shit was hard.
That's good, man.
The thing is that this album I actually
Tanashi.
played for my mother,
Really?
like in the car.
What was her reaction?
She didn't say anything. Like, I don't know if she liked it or not, but like she's one of those people who like only listens to gospel.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, she wasn't fucking with this shit.
So I mean, back in the day, she used to listen to like this kind of music, so or at
Okay,
least hip
okay.
hop and rap and shit. So I don't think I think if it was something that was too vulgar, she normally if I play something too vulgar, like they'll say something.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
didn't say that to this. So
They was definitely cussing.
They was, yeah. But it ain't no like super crazy. It ain't Pooh Shiesty or nothing like that. Like it's not like crazy.
yeah, if I played something that was too vulgar, she would have said something for sure.
Yeah, this is something that you could probably play for like somebody that's older that don't like fuck with all this new shit, because it do kind of it sound interesting. It's not like crazy subject matter. But yeah, I'm gonna say I gotta say hate on this one because I don't love every song on here. Gotta say hate, but I do fuck with Blood Orange though, for sure.
Yeah, I can't say I love every song on this album either, but I like it, but I can't say love. So, and yeah, I mean, I'm just excited what maybe comes next after that. And
I know, and he a great guitarist. Like that's something to do. Like everything on here, this guitar, he plays guitar on this shit. So
actually, I'm gonna take my like, no, I'm gonna keep it what I got. It is what
Okay.
it is.
All right, go ahead with your last one, bro.
All right, so my last one that I got for this is "Painted" by Lucky Day.
Bruh, I was waiting for this shit for so long, bruh. Because what happened was he dropped the shit. Like he dropped a couple songs, like as like an EP. Like I want to say it was like 5 or 6 songs, but then he dropped the full album. Like dog. So off top, of course, I'm gonna say Love. So
Yeah, he dropped this and then he dropped the deluxe.
yeah, the deluxe, yeah, or was it? Yeah, that's what it was. I think, yeah. Yeah, but I really fuck with this. I feel like this is real R&B coming back, and like he can really sing, auto tune shit.
I haven't heard it.
He's one of those artists.
When
that's
did it
just,
come out?
like, 2019.
Yeah,
Okay, I heard one song by him. I forget what that one was called.
Roll Some Mo.
Grow some more. That's the first one.
Karma is really good.
Yeah, I still listen to that one.
Man, this whole album from start to finish is actually amazing. Like
Incredible.
this is one of the greatest R&B albums in that genre, whatever you want to call it. Like if it's neo or whatever, like This is an amazing body of work.
For sure. Yeah, I
Like,
gotta say love on that one.
there's no skips at all on Paint It from Lucky Day.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go into our highlights, and go ahead and I'll end this out. So Pat, what you got for the who you want to highlight?
Want to highlight my dispensary 315. If you're in the Metro Detroit area, you need some weed, you go to 315. You get a point system. They always got deals. I've been rocking off these $100 ounces for like the last 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks, man. Every week I just go buy me a $100 ounce, and man, it's fire.
Nigga smoking a $100 ounce of regs. That can't be loud.
Bro, it's loud, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like 315 is that deal, bro. They always got deals. Like it's not like Zaza, it's not exotic, but it's like no, for real. It's not like, it's not like a like the cookies. Fuck y'all, man. Fuck y'all, man. No, I'm smoking some good weed. I'm high as hell, can't you tell?
No, but that's the thing. I think that's what people need to understand. Like, there's loud, and then there's Zaza. Like, it's two different things. But loud is still good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Zaza just like a little bit over.
Smoking medium.
I'm smoking Melarge. I'm smoking Melarge.
Wait, you talking about the one you talking about the one that's on 8 Mile or a different one?
No, I go to the one in Hamtramck. The one on 8 Mile, you got to have a card to go into.
Oh,
but if you go to the one
yeah.
Hamtramck, bro, they always got fucking deals, bro. Like, and they sell like, top tiers. They got White Boy Rick weed up in there. They used to have Calvin Johnson weed up in there. They got that Viola brand up in there. Al Harrington
That's
shit.
Not the 101.
Huh?
That's not the 100.
No, but
no, yeah, it's not the 100.
They be having deals. I got an ounce of Al Harrington's weed for $150 like a couple weeks ago. They got deals all the time.
Harrington shit, that probably fire. I ain't gonna front.
It was, bro. I'm telling you,
they gotta be.
All this shit is fire, bro. All this shit is fire.
150 though.
Calvin Johnson shit was flame, bro. I was smoking pre-rolls.
Sure.
Hell yeah, bro. He got a big ass weed farm somewhere. That nigga live in Bloomfield. He got hella bread, bro.
Yeah, I bet. Now I'm gonna have to get you with a card though, so you can go to, so you can because it's
you gotta get you a card, man. Like
it's cheap too, bro. I'm gonna put you on later. But go ahead with your highlights, so we don't speak on it too much.
Okay.
All right, get you a card. Stop smoking them that booth. All right,
Booth
so
pack.
I'm gonna highlight the Cut app, and I'm gonna highlight my barber, Rail Cutting, right from the Jersey City area. If you need a haircut, download the Cut app now. Guarantee you're gonna find top of the line, and you're gonna be looking in the mirror. It's one of those barbers where they be taking pictures. Like after they done, they be like, "Let me get a pic right quick." So let me put this on the page. Like, and that's exactly how you gonna feel. You're gonna feel like you're a fucking model at the end of this.
Oh, that's why you want to model.
His name is Rail Cutting, RELLCUTN.
So your barber got you feeling some type of way about yourself.
Like, let's do that shit. Like, hit him up and whatever. Man, it's always a nigga smoking booth who got the most to say. Nigga smoking $100 ounces.
Woo! What you got, Matt?
Man, let me highlight, man. I'm just gonna keep on my old school shit, man. Fuck it, I'm gonna keep it on the old school. I'm gonna speak on some old school shit, man. I was introduced to this group called the Stylistics back in the day, like when I was in high school, because this dude I went to school with, that was like his uncle and shit. Also, if you listen to Lil Wayne, I can't remember the name of the song, but he sampled. Oh no, Lil Brother, Loving It. If you ever heard Little Brother Loving It, it's a sample of the Stylistics. So go listen to Hurry Up This Way Again by the Stylistics. It's some old school oldie shit. So go fuck with that.
Most definitely, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, man. So yeah, go fuck with everything that we highlighted, man. Let us know what if we talking bullshit. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, and share this shit for sure. Like we definitely want to get in the ears and
share.
Yeah, man, all of that shit, man. So we definitely thank you for listening. Thank you for coming here. And
This is the Friend Podcast, and the Instagram is at the Friends Pod. Subscribe. We're gonna put all our information at the bottom. We're streaming everywhere, so that means Google, Amazon, iHeart, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts, that's where we're at. So come and tune in, subscribe, check us out, and tell us what you think. Engage.
yeah, man. All right, man. Let's get up out of here, man. Peace out.
For sure.
All right, peace.